360 degrees to this infinite sound. It's a love slipper, so let's all get down. 360 degrees to this infinite sound. I met you long ago when I remember every word. The letter through the yo, what's up, cause everything I heard was music from your lips floating like a songbird. So I cannot resist the magnetism of your world. Pulling me closer and I started feeling out of touch. Yeah, I've been hurt before and I can tell you that much, but it knew that I should take it out on you as such. Plus this feeling was enough to make me feel flushed. Of all the boulders on my shoulders I've been holding love, thinking this was my purpose when I'm truly in love. Turns out the truth was a lie, I told myself love. So I discarded broken heart and couldn't help love. Had not been kind to me, so I declined to be loved. And if you heard me for a second you would see love, that I've been self-hated cause I forgot to breathe love. But now the air is clean, so I retrieve love. I gotta let you know. I gotta let you know. I gotta let you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. I gotta let you know. I can't help but smile. Your kisses mean so much to me. Want you for my life, oh baby. Rosy cheeks and sweet soul music. That's what you want to me, oh yes. So let's all get down. 360 degrees to this infinite sound. It's a love cipher, so let's all get down. 360 degrees to this infinite sound. It's a love cipher, so let's all get down. 360 degrees to this infinite sound. It's a love cipher, so let's all get down. Get down, get down, get down.
That is right, and that is how you start off Faithful Fridays. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nat. It's a Friday night. Finally, spring is in the air. We gotta say big shout outs to Phatback Band here in the place. Big shout outs, everyone. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And also, we just want to show everyone a little bit of love because Raptors won tonight. Just saying. A little shout out for Raptors. Yeah, that's okay. We're repping Toronto, and that's all that matters. Toronto is a very strong city, and we have the resilience to make it through anything. If you can make it here, you can really make it anywhere. Shout outs to Alicia Keys. You know? But we're just talking Toronto right now, you know what I mean? But really and truly, we have a fantastic show for you guys tonight. We've got Phatback Band. They're going to be doing 2 tracks a little bit later on. That was just a teaser, so be prepared. And then also we've got my girl, Faith Walker, in the building as well. Let's give a little hands up together for that as well. Gotta say big shout out to All the Way Hip Hop Live. All the Way Live Hip Hop, my apologies, yes. And also we have a little present. If you guys are out there, I know you are, I see you, I see you. We've got some prizing away from 100 Miles as well, so if you're listening, if you're watching, if you're jamming with us, whatever it may be, I see you. Hello, hello. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, I see you. Yes, you could definitely win a little prize pack, win some music, win some gear, and you know, just get yourself ready for spring here in the city as well. So without further ado, we're gonna get my girl Faith Walker to come on over here and have a little chat. Faith, how you doing, girl?
I'm lovely. How you doing?
You are lovely. I'm doing wonderful. So Faith, you are going to be, so tell me a little bit about how you connected with Phatback Band.
Well, you know, I always say Instagram is like a huge tool for finding talented artists out there. I think I came across Nari first and, you know, was a fan of what she was doing, what she stood for. And then when I realized she had a band and then I actually heard you guys, I was like, you guys have to come on Faithful Fridays Live. So much talent, and where can you find a band that's like hip hop, soul, funk, R&B, like all the elements that we love? So we're really excited to have you guys here. That's right, Phatback.
They're at Faithful Fridays, obviously. Phatback in the house. So usually Faith would do something solo, but because we've got so much talent in the room, we're just going to showcase it throughout the evening. So Faith is actually going to be performing the track Ain't Easy, which is off of Head in the Clouds, her EP, which you can find on Spotify, Apple Music, pretty much everywhere on the World Wide Web.
Right.
So we're gonna, without further ado, we're gonna let them bless the whole scene, bless you guys out there, and let's get to it, folks.
All right. So we're gonna get into Ain't Easy. I know sometimes life gets tough, but just keep holding on. Living ain't easy when you don't know where to go. Life goes on, but living ain't easy when you got nothing to show. I've been down and out of lost cause they said, standing at the door I walked away from there. Doctors couldn't believe it. Wheelchair, walk across streams left in the dust. It was too much, if you know what I mean, yeah. It ain't easy when you got nowhere to go. Life goes on, but it ain't easy when you got nothing to show. So naive, kept hanging on a pipe dream. Now I see things were not what they seem. No, I've been blind to sad and blue, let down. Still I can't look back with no regrets. I'm blessed, I'm free, and I'm finally free. Yeah, yeah. Living ain't easy when you got nothing to show. Life goes on, but living ain't easy when you got nothing to show. Listen, let them know. Got a few battle wounds, don't you cry for me. I'm out of my shoes, just ain't enough to see. Windows on my soul ain't clear enough to be. It's still for the interviews, the audience to see the insights. 5-minute version of my life. I gave you sound bites, then you bite my insight. I gave you little snippets if you really get it right. I ain't divine, but I'm damn honest when I'm right now. Luminescence, I'm the essence of a goddess. I ain't divine, but I'm damn fine when I'm honest. And if you get in line, we can ride, I can promise. And if you get in vibe, ain't no mind if you honest. Believe me, they be knocking when you rock it every show. Believe me, they be flocking when they're stepping if you know. Life be easy, I got faith in the family. Life is like a mirror, some reflections of the family. When you got nowhere to go. Life goes on, but living ain't easy when you got nothing to show. Don't you just when you got nowhere to go. Life goes on, but living ain't easy when you got nothing to show. But you just keep holding on. When you feel like hope is gone. 'Cause it's been there all along. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Yes, yes,
Give it up
yes.
for Phatback.
Phatback in the house.
This is the remix.
Water in the house. It's Faithful Fridays, y'all. You are checking out some fantastic talent here in the Rehearsal Factory. I didn't shout that out. We do it live once a month from the Rehearsal Factory, and it's uber amounts of talent just gushing through. Absolutely. So Faith, we just heard a little refix of It Ain't Easy.
That's right.
Ain't Easy. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that track?
Yeah, definitely. Ain't Easy is about some of the struggles I've been through in life. I like to write music about keeping your head up, and you got to keep going no matter what life throws at you. I touch on different subjects in that song, from being a cancer survivor to being in an abusive relationship, and just rough times in life that a lot of people can relate to. So every word is true, and that one is
In the heart.
it's in the heart.
It's in the heart.
Yes.
Absolutely. And that's really where the best music comes from, when you're speaking from the heart and you're
Definitely.
speaking from like tragedy and trauma, pain.
Exactly.
That's what it really is about. That's how you connect with people, and it's so wonderful that you are able to actually put that out there, because it's kind of vulnerable
It's raw.
for a lot of people to put themselves
Yeah.
out there like that. So big shout out. Can we just get one more round of applause for her for being such a soldier? Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna pass the mic to Nari.
Yes, please
You go,
do.
madam.
So Nari, we got Nari in the house.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello. We got Dean on the keys.
Hey, hey, hey.
We got Charles on bass.
Yeah,
He got bass. We got Julian busting the drums in the back as well. And none other than Mr. Ben on the guitar.
Ben.
Ash, hey. That's right. This girl, Ben.
Can we switch mics real quick?
Absolutely. Trade ya.
All right, thank you.
Hello. All right. So why don't we have a little chit chat right quick? Because I'm Phatback. Tell me about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Why?
I feel like everybody should have a mic right now.
Like, it's true.
Cause
You know what? You guys can totally share it if you want. You want to pass? You want to come up a little bit, have a little chit chat?
come on.
Like we'll chat. They are gonna get to some performances as well, but like let's get to know them. We want to see what they're all about. And tell me, what's the name Phatback about? Like we talking like just because you guys are fat and you guys got bumpers? Like what's happening?
Okay, part one true.
I don't know.
Part one true. But,
Okay.
I mean, Charles will tell you, because Charles basically created the band.
Fantastic.
This is his
Okay.
brainchild, his love child.
Ooh, those are the
so-
best.
So babies happened. Charles. over to you.
Yeah.
So basically the premise behind Phatback is that we're basically trying to bring back all the things that we loved about music back in like the 90s and early 2000s.
Love it.
So having like a live band, having a group where like we're all together not only musically, but also just like personally, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause we've all become super close.
Kindred spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
And on top of that, just like with the way that we write, with the lyrics that we talk about, like we're always aiming to just have something to say. You know what I mean?
With a message.
Whether it's
Yeah.
through our instruments, whether it's through vocals, just
That's
trying to
fantastic.
move things forward, you know what I mean?
And just to clarify, we're not talking FAT. Pretty hot and tempting is what we're talking about. So PHAT back, okay? So let's get that loud. Like let's clear all of that. We're not talking about like fat. I mean, we could, but we don't need to. We're talking about fat. So you guys have two songs that you're going to be performing for us tonight. One is Light On, and the other is, we're actually getting the world premiere. So for those of you who have not yet heard or you don't know about this, we're gonna drop it on you right now because they have a new track that they're gonna be playing for you. It's called Ally. No one in the World Wide Web, no one else except for the band has heard it. So we're looking for, it is exclusive. If I had a sampler right now, the things I would be doing. But regardless, we do have some fantastic music on the way. So we're gonna start it off with Light On, and then we're gonna come back and chat with you guys a little bit, and then we have a game a little bit later as well. So get excited for that.
Yeah.
But without further ado, let's give it up for Phatback.
You ready, Ashley?
Always, girl.
Okay, let's do this. Your life's pretty, you never sleep. Cold city, your life's gritty, you never leave. I disappear like I ain't a part of it. There can be no heart in it. What's the heart without a right beat? Beat like a lifeline, life like the past 9-9, like the bullet that struck my brother. So I pray for him one time. So I pray for them all the time. Then I push off and push on. Hustle never stop 'cause I'm charged like wrong tones. Positivity for the condone phenomenons, and I'm never really going to drop the last call. City side out too low to high rap, so I can't find the hot to stand there. City side out too low to high rap, so I can't find too hot to stand. I don't waste the ones who talk snitch. I'll rock the rap race. They said the safe face. I walk the 10 pace. I shoot from the left, not in this quick race. Never fit the back, no stars the light race. On the street lights console the dark days. All made up night shifts and night days looking different. Woke up for half days like sometimes the city gets you out of me. Try to solve a piece of a catastrophe. Now the shit is something you reserved for me. He can't go on my lesson with my lies to me. I won't even win, I roll with trouble, always find me. Someone could have bustled 'cause I need a blind man. Fantastic. That was Light On. So why don't we talk about that track right quick? What was the motivation? What was the thought process behind all of that? I want to get to the exclusive world premiere, but we got to tell people about the Light On still, right? Okay. So I'll speak to lyrics point of view, as always.
From the heart.
From the heart.
Yeah.
So Light On, like, you can also like look up the lyrics too, like, you know, when you guys go on to our Bandcamp, check out the EP. I'm just saying. It's about the love-hate relationship that I personally have with Toronto.
Oh.
Or
as an artist?
Maybe I don't know, as a human. And then kind of coming to realization that home is not a place, it's people, right?
Preach.
So like feeling like you're uprooted, where the idea is like we're all from different places. We've all been, well, most of us come to Toronto from somewhere else, right? So that's the idea, like we find home in people. And I think that if I didn't find home in people, like these beautiful people here, right? Toronto would be a really sour place. As some of us know, Toronto could be a really sour place.
Some people are very well aware of this. The ones that are not from Toronto. Do we need an amen?
Man.
Okay. Just making sure.
A woman.
A person. All right. So we are actually gonna get to the next track. Now this is a world premiere. This track is called Ally, and we're gonna tell you guys all about it right after this. Let's go. It's Phatback.
Here we go.
Can't see me.
Ally world premiere. Make sure you check it out. Now, if people want to find your music, where do they need to go for that?
So,
Spill it, girl. All right.
so first of all, you can follow us on @Phatback Music,
On
Instagram,
PHAT.
PHAT,
Yes.
Instagram, the Twitters, Facebook, Phatback Music.
Phatback music.
You can also find us on Bandcamp. So
Bandcamp.
our EP's been out for a while now.
Mhm.
We'll talk more about the other stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are going to talk about
Yeah.
all kinds
Yeah,
of
yeah,
things.
yeah.
So why don't you tell the people? Why don't you tell everybody about Ally? What's that song about?
Ash, you want to start because you
Oh.
yeah your verses
Confliction. Okay.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's
All right. Okay.
So Ally sort of began as a response to some things that I was observing. It's mostly about females or female-identified persons and the things that we sort of go through at the hands of masculine entities or entities that are wishing us harm of any kind. And I sort of am giving this song to let these feminine persons know that we should be together on things. Like,
Sisterhood.
we absolutely like we are each other's allies, and that's all we have as our power. It's a huge. If you think about like the words Amazonian woman, what kind of feeling does that ignite within you? And this is what I was trying to sort of,
Pull.
yeah, like letting you know that you have the power with
Pull it
all
out
of
of them.
us to
Yes.
just
Absolutely.
rise up from wherever you feel, and even if you feel like you are at your lowest point and you're embarrassed or you're lacking respect for your own self, I am still here with you, and we are still here with you.
That's beautiful.
And a lot of times, like if I can just add to that, like especially women in hip hop, women in music, we're constantly being pitted against each other.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
we're being asked to compete against one another. So I'm constantly asked, like, who are your top 3 female MCs? But I never get asked who are my top 3 male MCs.
Or just MC.
Or just, right?
Like top 5 type
this,
of thing. Like
this constant thing of like, as women we have to compete to. There's only like 2 spots, and the rest of you got to fight for it. And the idea is like we don't do that here.
Yeah.
We don't do that anywhere, and we carry that with us, and we hold sisterhood wherever we go, and we mean it. We walk the walk too, and that's the idea behind Ally.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a very powerful song, and the fact that you guys are doing it here and with faith as well. It's a really great moment, and I'm really blessed that you guys shared this with us.
Thank you,
So
Faith.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Faith, for the platform for them to actually speak that message as well. Man, we got Kleenex up in here. All right. All right. So you mentioned, Mr. Charles, that this is basically what your brainchild is. So how long have you guys actually been doing this for?
7 years now?
Wow.
No? Oh, 23. Okay.
5 years.
Officially, it feels like we've all been together forever. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And that this didn't have a start. It
Organic.
It just was.
It was like a seed. And it just kind of.
It was 2013. Charles brought us all together, and we've had some members come and go, but this is it.
This has remained.
This is the crew.
It's stuck.
Yeah.
Something's stuck here, right?
Yeah.
The dedication.
Yeah.
Woo! The dedication, the time, like the actual fact that you guys are willing to work with each other, because egos get in the way with it when it comes to music sometimes, and I'm sure that you guys have seen that in your days. Faith, I'm sure you have as well.
Definitely.
But so we kind of talked about it at the top of the show, but like, what would you? I mean, you guys have a funk sound to it. You guys have soul. There's hip hop elements and whatnot as well. But how would you actually describe your sound? Any takers? Any taker?
I feel like we've been talking
Anyone-
so much.
yeah,
Do you want
anyone
to talk a little bit?
Feel free to chime in back there, guys.
Yeah.
Talk to the people.
Take a step. Enter. Just don't hit me.
It's kind of it's kind of like the Roots meets Robert Glasper meets Erykah
Yeah.
Badu / Jill Scott, because
Jill
she's
Scott.
amazing.
100%.
And meets like MC Light meets like Nas meets Eternia meets So many.
Shout out Eternia. Yep.
So it's a real collective of different ideas, and then on top of that, because we each kind of bring our own piece to the music, like I'll bring in like the skeleton of the music, and I'll say, okay, these are the chords, but you can do you on the music. So then on top of that, each of these gentlemen here bring their own 2 cents to it, and this is the final result.
And you see it. I mean, when you're I don't know if everyone's catching this energy, but when you are watching every single one of you individually, zone. Like in the zone. And it's really beautiful to see like you guys just like jiving off of each other and working well. It's great. So tell me, you guys have been working together since 2013. What are you working on now? What's in the works? A little birdie told me that you guys are going to be doing a show at Supermarket in Kensington.
Yep.
So why don't you tell the people about that, what they can expect from that show, when it is, how they can access the show.
Alright, so we got a show at Supermarket, May 19th. We're going to be on at 9 o'clock. And we're going to be having Del Hartley, who's a close friend of ours. He's going to be opening up for us.
Love you, Del.
And yeah, so it's going to be
Shout
a
outs
show
to Del.
from 8 to 11, Supermarket, May 19th.
Okay, great. And anything else that people should look out for?
Oh, you know. Little something,
you
something.
know. Maybe like a little album. Like a little album.
Okay.
So we're gonna be going into the studio recording our full-length album.
Fantastic.
Finally.
Wow.
In the summertime. So look out for basically plugs. So shows. We're hopefully gonna be touring like a little Ontario tour, maybe even Quebec side. So look out for that. So lots of moves happening in the fall. So I urge people to just stay tuned to Phatback and see what we come up with next.
Okay. So now let's get to know them. I mean, we know them, but we don't know them. So
This is gonna get personal.
We're not gonna get personal. A little bit. Like I want to know what you guys are listening to. What do you got in your phone or in your car?
I thought you were gonna say Walkman right now.
I legit was gonna say like your iPod.
Your iPod. You have said that before.
I have said it, but I didn't today. So, what you listening to? What are you guys rocking to? Think you have something on deck. He's like all the things.
A lot of things, but I guess something more recently I've been into is this guy from Montreal called Anomaly.
Okay.
He does really cool instrumental stuff.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. All right. Charles, what are you listening to, darling?
Let's see. On the way here, I was listening to a mixture of Robert Glasper and some old school Cameo.
Nice.
So
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a very like
Cameo
old soul
is
kind of
jam.
guy.
Yeah. Okay. Word up.
Okay.
Julian, what are you listening to these days, man?
I don't know. I like a lot of like old school like neo soul, like Jill Scott type of stuff. And I was also listening to the new Childish Gambino album,
Yeah.
which is kind of sick. I like that. Dope stuff on there.
Yeah, definitely. I like it. It's like the OK Player type of vibe. I really get that from elements of you guys as well. Yes, Ben, talk about it.
Yeah, I guess recently this group, Kuanbing from, I think they're like Austin, Texas.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
like psychedelic rock trio meets sort of like desert blues stuff.
Nice.
And then that new J. Cole album. That's
Wow, take a minute for that.
Count 'em up.
Yep, count it. And my dear.
I am listening to Hiatus Coyote and the singer Napalm's first solo release.
This is beautiful.
Obsessed.
Beautiful. And my dear?
Honestly, like when I want to channel some peace, but
Mhm.
also get hype at the same time, I was bumping Bahamadia on the way here.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's my go-to.
Yes.
But and then the USB switched, and then I was listening to Chance. So
Okay.
that's what I'm listening to.
It's all about balance,
Chance the
folks,
Rapper.
you know, and that's what's happening here. It's all about balance. All right, so I'm assuming you guys have like a group of some sort, like a chat group.
Yeah.
What are the emojis that go on in there, and what do they mean? What do they mean? Who's the emoji person?
My gift game is hard.
Okay, talk about it. What's your go-to? Which one does she use, guys? Tell us.
All of them.
All of them.
I I love them, and it's just such an easy way to say like I'm freaking out or like pop some bottles. You know the one that just.
I do. I'm an emoji person myself, and like multiple times the same one because I'm really excited about it. Okay, so you be popping bottles. What about you? Are you an emoji person, or do you do the colon and like the bracket?
Listen, I misspell everything.
Okay.
Ask these guys. Yeah, things, words are not words, but they know what I mean, so that's all that matters.
That's why you use emojis.
She always sends audio messages.
Nari's the person that records a voice message. So like,
Why you gotta put me on blast like that, G? Okay.
You get notifications from her, but you're out somewhere. You can't hear the.
Okay, I love my voice notes.
I'm the same way. I get it. You want to You want to hear the inflection, the power of what my words are to you. I feel you. Charles, what do you do?
I'm all about the sunglasses. Sunglasses smiley.
Sunglass smiley guy. Nice. Chilling.
What about that
all
face?
Day.
That face that you send all the time. Terry Crews face.
Okay, Julian.
I'm like an upside down smiley kind of guy.
Okay.
I like the irony of a smiley face, but it's upside down. You know, it kind of like says everything opposite of what you mean by the smiley face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Perfect.
It's perfect sarcastic.
Fantastic. And Ben, what about you?
To be honest, not really sure. I like the guy in the suit dancing. Like, I feel like he's ready for a night out.
Yes, keep dancing. I just dance. I love it. I just dance. That's what you gotta do. Okay, great. And now, one more little personal thing. And then we're gonna get the game together. Netflix. When you guys are Netflixing or when you're chilling, what are you Netflixing?
Scandal for life.
Scandal for life. Okay.
Scandal for
Okay, Dan. Okay. And Dean, what are you Netflixing?
Recently, Bob's Burgers.
Shout out Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I actually feel like I'm a West Indian. Like, what's the woman's name again? The wifey?
Linda, yeah.
Linda. I'm a West Indian Linda. And Charles?
What was the last time I was watching? I think it was the same thing actually.
Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers to the world. Okay. And Julian?
I think last night we realized a bunch of us have watched Santa Clarita Diet.
Yo, that
So that was
show
the thing.
makes me feel weird.
Recently, I can't stop watching a series of unfortunate events.
Okay. Yes. Okay. And Ben?
I think the last thing I really got into was Fargo. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
It's kind of a little heavier, but it's really dope.
Okay. Ashay, what are you watching?
I am a child, so I am in my taste in television.
In a full woman body.
I watch. Yep.
Okay.
Teen Titans Go.
Teen?
Love it.
Get along with my 9-year-old.
I want to respect you.
Oh my God. I love it. Oh man. All right. So that's a little bit of a closer look at Phatback, and now we're gonna have a little bit more fun. Faith, do you want to come up here for a quick second?
Yes.
So basically what we're going to do now, folks, is we're going to play a little caption game. So what's going to happen is we're going to disperse a few cards, actually 10 each, and everyone is going to have lyrics or song titles, and they're also going to have a photo. They've already seen this photo. I'm going to show it to you guys as well. But there's a picture that we stole. That we stole from their Instagram page, and then we took one from Faith's Instagram page as well. So we're gonna give them a couple of you while I get the pictures for you to think about it, and then we'll get the audience out here to vote on who has the best caption. All right, so Jeopardy music, kind of, but not really. But we'll give them a couple of you.
Okay.
Oh, that's so wrong.
These are pretty clean. Yeah, bless you.
Thanks.
So this is the picture of Faith.
Yeah.
She's actually holding Michael Jackson's hand there as a child. I don't know if you can really see that, but
First
she's
boyfriend.
point it to the YouTube. You mean the computer? Oh, right there. Yes. So that is the picture of Faith and her first boyfriend. And then this other one is the Phatback crew. And they're jumping, it's like crisscross over here. I don't know what's happening, but they're jumping. So we have, everybody's got their cards. So let's talk about it. We're gonna do Faith's picture first. So everybody got a caption ready for that?
Yeah.
For Faith holding Michael Jackson's hand, her first boyfriend in her mind.
Very special moment.
It's a very special moment. And I'm gonna say this moment happened multiple times. Per day. Hi boyfriend, school was really great. I did not get glue stuck to my dress. I know. All right, so who wants to go first? Nari, you got it? All right, talk about it.
My mind's telling me no. But my body,
This is the worst.
but my body is telling me
I don't want to hurt nobody either, but yeah, she's a child in that picture. I feel awkward now. All right.
You said words.
Yeah, no, it's great. All right, and Dean, what do you think?
Is this a 19 plus event?
Yeah, you know what? Yes. Actually, according to Nari, yes.
Girls, you better watch out.
Yup.
Okay, you already know. All right, and Charles.
I picked I should just say how I feel.
That's cute.
So sweet. So sweet. And Julian, what about you?
I'm making my own ways, baby, by Kid Cudi.
The Michael Jackson inspiration. That's beautiful. All right, and Ben?
I got It Ain't Hard to Tell, I Excel.
Yeah. Beautiful. And Ashay?
There's a ribbon in the sky for our love.
Beautiful. And Faith, last but not least.
Everyone falls in love sometimes. Tanto Metro and Devante.
All right, y'all. So that's the first one. Who took it? Who would you say? All right. So so by applause, was it Nari?
Yeah. I liked it.
That deal. All right. Was it Dean?
I like that one too.
Dean was good, man. We got a little love to El Boogie. What about Charles? It was so sweet. Oh, come on, man. And Julian?
What was it again?
The Kid Cudi?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. Ben? Ben, yeah, it was good. Come on. She's saying Nas to Michael Jackson in the picture. That's beautiful. Ashay? Hey, all right. Okay, I see it. And then Faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can you win your own caption? You
I mean, you can.
I think Nari took that
People
one.
are. Yeah,
What do you think?
Yeah.
You think so?
Or what do you think?
I thought it was Ben or Ashay. It was. I mean, yeah.
Ashay.
Okay, Ashay, you got bragging rights on that one. All right. So the next picture is Phatback jumping. All of them are on that elevation tip. You know what I'm saying? So we have some more tracks and lyrics for them to consider when they want to caption that photo. So who got next? Anybody? Who got it? Anybody? Anybody ready? Anyone? So make sure you check it out. Faithful Fridays. Do this once a month. Faith Walker.
Also, if I may.
Also, make sure you tune into All the Way Live Hip Hop. We got 24/7 radio going on, so all the great music you want to hear. And this also airs on All the Way Live, and they are our sponsor. So make sure you check out www.allthewaylivehiphop.com.
I'm just feeling the love that's happening here, and I feel like some people have some good captions. So we're gonna start her up, and I'm gonna go to Nari first.
we got way too much in common. Alicia
Oh shoot! Okay.
I've changed.
See, this is what happens. People get pressured. No, I'm joking. All right, and Dean.
I got look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Yay! the funk, Dr. Spot. Yay! All right, and Charles?
Get up, and get something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You need to do that. You need to. Julian, what about you?
I got some Shabba ranks. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell ring.
Oh man, that's some competition right there, y'all. I don't know. And Ben?
The fruits come out at night.
Whoa! Okay. Ben trying to go head to head right now. And Ashay?
My milkshake brings other boys together.
All right, and last but not least, Faith.
I'm torn, but I think this one fits. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Big Sean.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right, y'all. I don't think we need to go through everyone. What do you think? Because I feel like it was between like 2 or 3 that really. Okay, so let's see. Was it Julian? Yeah. Was it Ben? Yeah. All right, and who would you say the third is? I'm torn between Dean and between Ashay, really and truly. So was it Dean?
Dean.
Okay, all right. What or Ashay?
No, I got the last one. Can't win all of them.
All right, so I mean, really, I think you guys have the best reaction for Julian, to be honest with you. So we're gonna give it to Julian, and that's Cap. So Ashay and Julian, they got bragging rights. They are the most witty under pressure. It's a beautiful thing. And what we're gonna do is we are going to. I mean, we only got a little bit of time left, and we're gonna let them just do their thing. This is what artists, musicians love to do. They want to perform. They want you to find out more about them, more about their sound. We want to make sure that you check us out next month. It's going to be going down here at the Rehearsal Factory. Make sure you follow Faith Walker Music. Make sure you follow Phatback, and that's Phat back. My name is Nat a damn thing on Instagram, Twitter. I don't really tweet so much, but still, you make sure you check us out. All the Way Live Hip Hop, thank you so much for sponsoring, for making sure all of this is all good as well. And big shout outs to our clothing guy, 100 Miles in the building as well. Gotta bless up the whole legendary situation over there. I remember my cousin, I was probably like 8 years old, and he came home with the dog tags. I was like, yo, I don't know what those are, but they look mad cool. It was a fist and it said 100. I'll never forget it. But yeah, bring it back. And when you do, you gotta link it, okay? Holla! Anyways, all right, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, what happened?
What were we gonna say? I just wanted to say, as far as tune in to win, I just want to let you guys know that anytime you tune in to Faithful Fridays Live, either on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you'll get an entry to win whatever our prize is from our sponsor for that month. So we have something from Gary from 100 Miles. If you want to bring something up and let us know. So one of you lucky viewers right now is gonna get this shirt along with a copy of my EP, Head in the Clouds. And you'll also get an invite to come to the next taping of Faithful Fridays Live. So when you come through, you'll get your prize. And yeah, so that's a new little thing we're starting. We'll have different prizes every time. So yeah, thank you so much to Gary as well. Miles from 100 Miles.
All right, y'all. All of the admin stuff is taken care of, so we're gonna rock out. Hope you have yourself a fantastic Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Spring is in the air. Phatback, Faith Walker Music, Faithful Fridays, y'all. We out. Peace.
Big thanks to Faith. Got my back up, I got my head high. Got my fly crew, I got my own mind. See me through the good and hard times. Stars mean nothing if we don't all shine. Shine, shine, you and me sky. Weather, any weather with you by my side. I'm talking day one, I'm tied to fantasize. I'm talking relay.
relationships a lifetime. Eyes on me, watch how the call rise. Now resent session, no witnesses rise. Don't need an oath when you tell no lies. Stand by your own, own up to your lies. Follow no line, honor your grind. See you, be you, living your life. Stop for a second, take it in for a minute. I say what's life without love. Say what's life without love and now. So what? Give thanks. Say what's life without love and now. So what? Fast lane once or twice now. I could've ran, but I rolled the dice now. Damn near nearly cost my life now. I stand clear of the harshest lights. I move back, I step aside, but I never fall trapped to heart attack. Like I can make you famous, baby, show it if you're shameless. I will never be complacent. Matter of fact, you taught me that. Value in the lessons and the qualities I lack. Like patience is a virtue, if my virtue is intact. I let the weakest follow, cause you bigger than the pack. Solve me or chain, you don't wanna see me last. I got a reputation, you don't wanna see me fast. Full moon coming in, I think I'm changing fast. And if you're right alongside me, we'll fuck it thanks, all the love I have for you is all. It's all that you define. All the gratitude so I say what's life without the love in it now. So I give thanks. Yeah. Give it up for Phatback. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for being our guests. You guys killed it. Make sure you guys follow Phatback and look out for more. They are amazingly talented, as you can see. So thank you guys again.
Yes, stay tuned. Support local music.
That's right.
So we can get beyond the local.
That's right.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's just the truth.
Thank you. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Tune in next time.
Peace.
Faithful Fridays live. Peace, y'all.
Really good.